Are you serious about growing long 4C hair? Well, join me in this journey. Let's get into it. So you were serious about growing your natural 4C hair long. Well, girl, let's do this. Hello and welcome back to my channel, New Growth Naturals. My name is Samantha. If you're new here, thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll be updated whenever I post my videos. And just in case you're just joining me for the first time, this is the second video in the series of my hair growth challenge, my 3 months hair growth challenge rather. Let me know below if you want to join this challenge. So if you haven't seen my first video in the series, click this link right here and it'll take you right to it. Also, I'll leave the link in the description below, and at the end of this video, you'll see that link. So not to worry, I've got you. The 3 critical topics that I want to talk to you about today on is porosity, products, and protective styles. I'm going to go ahead and begin with porosity. For those of you who don't know what porosity is, this is simply how well your hair is able to absorb and retain moisture. Simply put. How do I know my hair's porosity? Well, that's also simple. You just need to get a clean strand of hair, a glass of water, and then you're going to put that strand of hair in the glass of water. If your hair sinks quickly to the bottom of the glass, it means that you have high porosity hair. And if your hair stays on top of the water, you have low porosity hair. And if it's somewhere in the middle, that's medium, and that is ideal. I'll explain to you further on what each level of porosity means. So after you have completed the porosity test, you recognize that you have low porous hair. Well, it simply means that your cuticles are tightly knitted together, and because of that, it doesn't allow moisture well into the strands of the hair. So then, because the cuticle of your hair is tightly closed, then in order to get moisture in your strands, you would have to open those cuticles. You'd have to lift the hair shaft to get the moisture in. So what you would have to do is do a lot of deep conditioning, steam your hair, do greenhouse effect. Low porosity hair tends to be protein sensitive as well, and you may want to stay away from protein treatment because this will cause your hair to be hard and in turn will lead to breakage. If it is that you have low porosity hair, you need to be doing a lot of steaming, a lot of deep conditioning your hair with heat. Deep condition with heat just to raise your cuticles so the moisture that you apply to your hair will go through the cuticle layer of your hair. Also, for low porosity hair, you want to use natural humectant on your hair that will draw moisture from the atmosphere to your strands, like honey or glycerin. But make sure you research these products before you start using it. You also want to go for products that are labeled low porosity hair. If you have medium porosity hair, thumbs up. That is where you want it to be. So pretty much medium porosity hair, it absorbs moisture well, it seals moisture easily, and that is ideal. So you don't have to worry so much about product. Let me know in the comment section below if you have already done your porosity test, and let me know your result, what your hair porosity is like, and currently what products are you using on your natural hair. I would love to know that, so go right ahead down and write what products you're using and what's your hair porosity. High porosity hair means that your cuticles are open, and because of that your hair absorbs moisture easy and loses it just as easy. So for high porosity hair, you need to do a lot of protein treatments. You need to use heavy sealants like oils and butters, etc. And you need to be doing your regular moisture, like for example midweek moisturizing and seal to replace that barrier that is not there. And also you want to stay away from heat tools if your hair has a high porosity. That is porosity 101 for you. Let's move on to our next topic. Our second topic, which is product. Guys, there are some products that you ought not to be using on your type 4 natural hair, and I'm going to get into this video, and I don't want y'all to come at me down in the comment section when I tell you about some of these products that you have been using forever. Okay, let's get into it. So the first thing you you want to avoid for your natural type 4 hair, or any texture for that matter, is sulfate shampoos. Shampoos with sulfate in them are very harsh. They tend to strip your hair of the natural moisture and nutrients that you need to coat your hair, for your hair to be healthy, for your hair to be strong. Stay away from sulfate shampoos. You need to stay away from products that has parabens and silicones in them. Those will literally sit on your hair and cause build-up and breakage to your hair over time when you're using these products. Stay away from those, guys. Another product that I recognize that we tend to use a lot, that you need to stay away from, is products that has petroleum or petroleum. Now these are harmful, especially to your hair and your scalp, because they tend to clog your pores and that inhibits the growth that you should want to have. And also, if the product has mineral oils in it, that also will cause breakage to your hair, because it tends to dry out your strand and tends to be a barrier on your strand, so your hair doesn't absorb moisture easily, and that in turn will lead to breakage. So guys, ensure that when you're shopping for your products, you check them in. Even the products that you have at home, if they have a lot of mineral oils, so if your products, the first 3 ingredients is petroleum, mineral oils and stuff like these, you all need to stop using it. It ain't working, it ain't gonna work. And some of you are gonna say, oh, but when I was younger, my mother used petroleum jelly, she used that Blue Magic, she used that whatever, Vaseline, whatever oils on your hair, and it was long. Well, the thing that we got away with back then is that our parents did a lot of protective style. Yeah, they never did puffs on our hair. They literally plait out the ends of our hair whenever they styled it or twisted or whatever, and because of that we were able to retain length. And some of us, even though our hair was growing, it was breaking just as fast. So even though we're retaining some amount of length, it wasn't maximized because of those products. So digital petroleum. And while we're on the topic of products, there's something else that I want to get across to you. So I'm a natural hair specialist. Those of you that don't know me, I style and treat natural hair, and I've been doing this for years. And there's something that I noticed that has been happening in recent times since the natural hair evolution. You know, everybody is trying to go back natural now. So what I recognize is that these business people, they're taking advantage of that platform. And what I see they're doing, like brands that never used to cater for natural hair, that catered mostly for relaxed hair and other textures, I'm seeing them pulling their products from the shelf, rebranding them as a natural hair product and putting it back out there. But guys, if you don't know your ingredient, Google. There are a lot of resources on Google, YouTube, go everywhere, do your researches, because some of these products still have the same ingredients that they had before in them, and some of them they only change, like they put like a coconut on the label or something natural to get your attention. Know your products. For me personally, I prefer organic products. I prefer natural products like my avocados, my ripe bananas, my honey, my extra virgin olive oil, African shea butter. These natural raw ingredients I like to put together and to treat my hair. But some of y'all won't have time to do that, won't have access to all of that. But I'm telling you, please, for heaven's sake, do your research before you buy your natural hair products. I would encourage you to buy from natural hair brands that are solely for natural hair. That's what they came out about. That's what they are known for. Support your natural hair businesses. So even during this challenge, most of the products that you'll be seeing me using on my scalp and on my hair, they are DIY products, things that you can find in your kitchen or you can buy at the grocery store. But trust me, sis, they work. So let me know if you're still up for this challenge, which I hope you are, because you're going to get real results. And when I say real result, I'm not going to give you a hope to say, oh, you're going to get your hair so long, so fast, because in reality, your hair only grows like the average person hair grows 6 inches per year. That means that you gain like half an inch per growth per month. Yes, some persons get more, a little bit more, yes, because of genetics and all of that. And I'm going to show you, if you're getting less than half an inch per month, I'm going to share with you in this challenge as well in my next video how to stimulate your hair growth so you can get the average that you're supposed to be getting. And our goal is not only to be getting that 6 inches for the rest of the year or to retain all the growth that we'll be getting in this 3 months 3 months challenge, but also how to keep the length. And that's why I'm taking my time to go through these steps with you. The third and final topic that I want to discuss with you in this video is about protective styling and the importance of doing a protective style. For those of you that don't know, protective styles are those styles that your ends are tucked away from the elements that keep your hair protected. For example, if you want to plait your hair 2-strand twist, whether you want to do braids, some persons do crochet hair, whatever you do that protects your natural hair ends from the elements, that is a protective style. An example of a non-protective style is twist out, braid out, high puff, whatever you call it. That's a non-protective style. Why is it important that you do a protective style? In order to retain length, you need to manipulate your hair less, and that's why we do protective styling. So when you comb your hair, you don't have to constantly be manipulating, touching your girls, stop touching your hair. You need to stop touching your hair. We are our biggest enemies because we're constantly feeling, we know our curls feel good and we want to constantly touch it. But sis, take this advice, leave your hair alone. That will be your best advice throughout all this video. If you forget everything I said, just know this, leave your hair alone. So do a protective style. Do a style where you don't have to constantly be touching, be styling. And another important thing, try to limit the amount of heat you do on your hair. As a matter of fact, I only use heat on my hair like once or twice per year or none at all, because especially if you have high porosity hair, heat is going to further cause damage to your hair and you're going to have a lot of breakage and then you won't retain length. You see, the problem is not that our hair is not growing. As I said before, it is length retention that it is your issue, and you need to be limiting the amount of damage that you cause to our hair by taking heed to these instructions I'm giving you. So sis, the first thing you need to do is wear a low manipulation style where you don't have to constantly be touching your hair. You need to keep your hair hydrated, use right product. What you may want to do to build a fence against discouragement, or some of us, oh, my hair takes forever to grow, it's not really growing. What you may want to do before you do your protective style is do a measurement. So you want to use a measuring tape and measure your hair from your scalp down to the tape to see how many inches you have. Or you want to just use a t-shirt that has lines on it, something, or the parts of your body where your hair reach, stretch your hair to that part. And then 3 months time, whenever you do your next length check, also document it. So you remember, take photos when you want to write it down, whatever you want to do to document it, do that. And then 3 months after this challenge is done, you're going to do the same length check again, and then you're going to see your progress. I keep my protective style for 3 months. I only redo my edges, I plait my hair, I redo the edges, I wash my hair every 2 to 3 weeks, deep condition. I do everything that I'm telling you to do, and I'll be instructing you to do throughout this series while my hair is in plait. And I measure my growth before and also afterwards. Before I take down my braids, I can see how much length I've gained at the root, and then when I take down my braids, I'll do another measurement to see how much of that length I've retained, which most of the time I retain all of it. So protective styles help you to minimize the amount of damage that will be caused to your hair by the elements, and also to protect against single strand knots, split ends, and so on, etc, etc. So by the way, if you have single strand knots or split ends or damaged ends, you need to get rid of it. So you need to cut it, and I'm not telling you to cut all your hair off, like do a big chop. That's up to you whether or not you want to do that. But cut below where you see those knots, give yourself a little dusting, a little trim. Yeah, cut that off. Because if you leave split ends on your hair, it is going to travel all the way to the rest of the strand, and you're going to lose all of that strand. And if you're losing all of that, your hair is going to be thin over time, and you're not going to be retaining much length. So you need to let it go. Let it go, let it go. Not everyone will be able to do a protective style that lasts for 3 months like myself, but like I said before, try to make it last as long as possible, at least 2 to 3 weeks, up to a month even. Let me know below, by the way, in the comment section, what your favorite protective styles are, what protective style that you'll be doing for this challenge. and also how long your protective style normally lasts. Let me know down in the comment section. So now that we have discussed the three main topics that we wanted to cover in this video, here's your homework. So first, you're going to do your porosity test and let me know in the comment section what were your results. You're going to get your hair done. Yeah, you're going to be doing a protective style. Let me know also in the comment section what protective style you choose, or if you already had in a protective style, thumbs up. And the next thing I want you to do is also go ahead and search your products to see if you have petroleum, sulfates, parabens, whatever silicons in them, and you're going to throw those out. Well, I don't really care what you want to do with them, but ensure that your products don't have those in them. So over the years, I recognized that my natural hair wouldn't grow past a certain length, and I didn't like that because I was always fascinated with long hair, y'all. And I like my own hair, so I wanted my hair to grow. I did a lot of things. I was using black Jamaican castor oil. I was using all the things that, person would recommend. But there's a difference with knowing what to use and knowing how to use it. A lot of person knows and they'll recommend, oh, do rice water, do onion juice, do aloe vera. But if you're not doing it properly based on your hair's porosity, based on, then it's not going to get you any real results. From a child, I recognize that I like to comb my hair. Whenever mommy comb it this way, I'll go to school and I'll comb it another way, and then I'll get home. I've always liked to comb my hair, so my hands are always in my hair, and because of that, I tend to have breakage, and because of that, my hair wasn't growing past a certain length. So the sooner I learned to keep my hands out to do long-term protective style is the sooner I saw a result. I know some of y'all like to change it up, like to look hot, like to look fly. But sis, if you're going to be going on this challenge with me, you need to do a protective style that will last you at least 2 weeks. If you can go longer, amen, praise the Lord, the longer the better. But ensure that while you're wearing your protective style, you're treating your hair, you're using the right products on your hair, you're washing your hair, whatever you need to do to retain that length. And I'll be showing you in the other video that I'll be posting in this series the type of stimulants that I use on my scalp, and I'm recommending a series of stimulants that you can use on your scalp to promote the hair growth, and also what you need to do to increase circulation and blood flow to your scalp, to your hair follicles, so that your hair can grow healthy and at a faster pace. Do your homework now. And I'll see you in my next video. Don't you miss that video, because I'll be talking about how to stimulate your follicles so that you'll have healthy hair growth, and you don't want to miss that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.